We've had in the last few months more than 50 cases that have been referred to us for help, where people have asked for help for rehoming their dogs, and the majority of the dogs have needed rehabilitation, which has taken different forms, definitely veterinary help as well. So it comes to a head at the end of the year, particularly where you have Christmas coming up, where people could potentially give animals as pets as well, which means that by January the problem has been exacerbated, and it's also very much, we understand that it's a very difficult time of year for a lot of people. Although it's a happy time, it's also a very challenging time, and we would ask that if anybody needs help with their animals, because they may have any mental health conditions or any other circumstances in their lives that they need help with, that they reach out to us so that we can help them.
So one of the messages you want to tell the public is that if they have legitimate reasons for not being able to care for an animal, or that they just need a little extra help, you want them to reach out to you.
Yeah, much better to do that than find yourselves in a situation where you can't take care of the animal, or leaving the animal in a home when you've been admitted to hospital, and the animal's left on its own and not being cared for. And we've had a couple of cases recently where animals have been left in a home, and nobody wants to see that happening. So we'd much rather people approached us rather than find themselves in a desperate situation, and that becomes detrimental for the pet.
COVID has been a trigger. A lot of people seem to have, not through us, but seem to have adopted a number of animals in the last 2 years, and by the age of the dog, then we know that this has been based through COVID, when you could walk your animal, or people were lonely, were working from home. And Brexit seems to have been a trigger as well, people relocating, and they explain that they're unable to take their dogs with them, so that has also contributed. We've also had victims of domestic violence who've reached out to us as well, asking for help and support, and asking for their dogs to be rehomed. Again, we would ask that, advise that we're here to support in whatever way we can, because ultimately, although what the rescue work that we do is for animals, in essence this is about people as well, and we would very much want to continue serving the community